Father's Day, everybody. Today we're going to talk about something that you see all the time, which is voluntary versus involuntary actions. Things we choose to do and things that happen based on those intentions and physics and some other things. So, some voluntary things we can choose to do. This is really kind of, when you look at it, stolen from maybe Ben Hogan's book, 5 Fundamentals. He said there was 5 things you had to do and you'd be pretty good. George Newton's book, Natural Golf Swing. He said there's a handful, 5 things that you choose to do, and that all the rest of the things happen based on those intentions. So once you kind of understand that you hold it a certain way, and you stand like an athlete, you're directing energy at the target, not at the ball, that the shape of the club, because most of where the ball goes is the face staying stable, that the shape of the club, or the letter Y here, if it didn't change, that would always point in the same direction, and that you could intend to just, because it's rigid or tense or tight, but just keep that shape. That you could direct the energy forward like Mr. Hogan's medicine ball toss. That you could swing and balance the club on the angle that it's built on so that it moves most efficiently as you move it. Those are the things that you voluntarily can choose to do. Things that happen. Hip turn, weight shift, wrist condition change, things like that. I'm not saying you couldn't train some of that in a controlled environment, but for the most part, those things happen. So when I see, wrist condition change down here, where you get a little bowed and a little bit forward, that's happening because you have the club flying around you at 80 to 100 and some miles an hour, and there's circular force and pressures and things like that are doing that to you. If you tried to roll your wrists, when would you do it, at what rate, and how much? What grip do you have? What shot shape are you playing? There's all these other things. It's not doable at speed. Hip turn, same question. At what weight, rate, when, how much, what angle, when would you start it? Things like that. So one of the best things I've ever really heard was, a long time ago in a clinic, Manuel de la Torre did, a lady asked him how he started his downswing, and she just asked her how she did a basic household task. How do you pick this up and move it over there? She goes, I don't know, I just pick it up and I move it. So that's what this is. Make sure that you're not doing involuntary things and trying to do them a certain way, and you let the voluntary things take care of that. So anyway, give that some thought, and I hope that helps.